It's super simple. I'm going to share with you the best fried rice that you can make at home, and I bet you that you will decide it is better than takeout. On this channel, I share with you cuisines from around the world. I've learned from old school chefs how to perfect some of those dishes, but I'm simplifying them so that you can make them at home in a fraction of the time for a fraction of the cost. I've learned that the best balance in Chinese fried rice is to balance the umami flavor, the savoriness, the texture, the crunchiness. All those different issues combined make for the best fried rice, which is what I'm going to share with you in the next 8 minutes. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most challenging, this is definitely a 3. So this recipe is for anyone. Step 1 is to get all of your ingredients ready. I have a list of recommended veggies for this dish. However, you can omit those and use ones that you prefer if you don't like some of them. And I'm using Chinese sausage, but if you'd like, you can substitute it with regular sausage or just omit it altogether. The Chinese sausage does give a unique flavor to this dish. Day-old rice works best with this recipe, but if you had forgotten to put some rice on the night before, you simply have to take some rice, put it on in the rice cooker, and once it's cooked, put it out onto a sheet and spread it out. Let it cool down for a good half an hour to an hour before you start making this dish. Otherwise, your fried rice will become mushy. 2 reasons for spreading out the rice onto the sheet if you haven't made it ahead of time and it's day old. 1, you want some of that water to evaporate out of the rice, and 2, it cools it right down so that your fried rice does not become sticky and mushy at the end. Our 5 core ingredients that we're going to use for this part, actually 6, is corn, red onions, I've got ginger and garlic in the middle here, red bell pepper, and Chinese sausage. We are ready to get that wok going. Let's start by adding the oil to the wok and heating it right up. Let's get these ingredients going. And we're going to give it a quick stir, 3 to 5 minutes. We're looking to cook the onions and the corn along with the bell peppers and sausage so all the flavors meld together. The onions cooked down, the corn looks like it's completely cooked through, and you can just tell by the smell that all of the flavors has melted together. It's time to add the chicken at this point. I'm adding pre-cooked chicken. You can add shrimp, beef, tofu, whatever you'd like. I find it's easier to add it cooked rather than raw. So now what we're doing is stirring the chicken into the vegetables and getting the chicken integrated into this dish. So I'm moving all the other ingredients out of the way because I'm going to add the egg, give it a good little whisk. Doesn't have to be really well combined, just broken up, the egg yolks and the white. And in the middle it goes. This is going to start to cook almost instantly, so move it around. You don't want any of it to burn or overcook. Now that it's almost 3/4 of the way cooked, it's time to incorporate all of the ingredients together. Perfect. Time to add in our cooled down rice. It already feels a lot less sticky than when we placed it on the sheet. Let's get this rice all incorporated in, and I'm going to reduce the heat by just a little bit. Yep. You notice that as I'm mixing all the ingredients, all the rice grains are separated. They're no longer sticking together. They're completely separated. And part of that comes from the fact that it cooled down. Last dry ingredient, chicken bouillon, kind of a secret ingredient. 2 good scoops of that. 3 critical wet ingredients. Soy sauce, as you might all know, but then sesame oil and oyster sauce. Oyster sauce gives it so much flavor, you honestly can't omit the oyster sauce. About 1.5 tablespoons of the soy sauce goes straight in. About 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. And the same, 1.5 tablespoons of your oyster sauce. Now, if you like more of an umami flavor, more oyster sauce never hurts. Time to give this a really thorough, good mix. And just like that, your fried rice is all done. But garnishing takes it to a whole nother level. Before my guests arrive, I've garnished it, put it all together. Does this not look absolutely scrumptious? My guests haven't arrived, but it's time for me to sample a little bit. Let's see how it tastes. Mm, I'm speechless. It's just that good. I hope you try this. It's so good. Subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you soon. I'm going to finish this before my guests arrive and have a second serving when they come.